What's up, guys? Iron sharpens iron. We are going to talk about how to pitch effectively with Clayton Kershaw today. There's a few of you that I've talked to that really like Kershaw, and then there's others that say, I don't really understand why he's so good. In my opinion, he's really one of the better starting pitchers in this game, and there's a few reasons for it. One is that he just has impeccable control. He is so good at putting pitches exactly where you want. You don't even really have to be that good of a pitcher. So when I'm pitching with Kershaw, what I usually do is I will make sure the pitching view is on pitcher zoom. Now, the reason why I have it on pitcher zoom is because it allows me to see pretty much right down the barrel of where the pitch is coming out of the hand and the release point. So it lets me see what the plane of the pitch is. So if I pick the fastball here and I put it up in the zone, it's a little bit flatter of a pitch, but as I go down in the zone, it really starts to drop. It's a very effective pitch. So I can make it look like it's going to be a fastball right at the bottom of the zone, and yet it drops below it. He also has the slider, which is going to move in that downward angle as well. So you can make it look like it's going to be a fastball right on the outside, and yet it drops below the zone. So one thing we're going to talk about with Kershaw is how effective he is out of the stretch, and the fastball is the reason why. You can see that when he is out of the stretch, this fastball really rides in on left-handed hitters. This pitch, this four-seam fastball, only acts like that when he is in the stretch. So that means when there is a man on base. So when I'm facing a right-handed batter with Kershaw, I'm usually going to try to stay on the outside part of the zone. I'm going to try to make it look like a fastball on the outside corner. Now, if he doesn't swing at it, that's okay. But that's my goal with that four-seamer, is to make him think that it's going to be a ball right on the outside part of the corner, and yet it dives at the last minute. Now that I've got him thinking about that four-seamer outside and low, I'm going to throw him that slider just inside. I'm going to make it look like it's a fastball just down the middle, and it's going to break at the very last minute. Just like that. And now, even though I had a man on third base, I was able to strike out Bagwell because he was looking for that four-seam fastball on the outside corner, and that slider just dove in at the last second. The changeup is a very effective pitch to use for Kershaw. The fastball and the changeup look so similar out of the hand that when you throw a fastball and then you back it up with a changeup on the next pitch, it's extremely difficult to see which is which. So right now, I'm just gonna throw a changeup right at the middle of the zone. He's probably gonna swing early because of the fact that it's so difficult to pick it up. So with somebody like Kershaw, because he doesn't have overpowering velocity and he doesn't have a whole lot of horizontal movement with his fastball, I will actually use the changeup a lot more with him than I would with other pitchers. You can see here that when Kershaw is in the windup, that fastball does not really have that tailing action on it. So the fastball is good when he's in the windup, and it has some effectiveness just because of the fact that you can spot it pretty much where you want it, right there on the corner. But it's actually a better fastball when somebody gets on base for Kershaw. It's actually a more effective pitch when he's in the stretch because of how much it moves right to left. So when you're pitching with Kershaw, make sure that you are trying to paint the corners with the fastball because of the amazing control that he has. And then make sure you are using that changeup and placing it right in the same zone that you would be placing the fastball, because it looks just the same coming out of the hand. And that is how you can pitch effectively with Clayton Kershaw.